Politics hasn't been very nice. I do not like, I do not enjoy politics. It is ugly, mean. I've been called all kinds of names by things, by people. I don't like politics. What I want to do is serve. What I want to do is better the district attorney's office. When I ran for judge, I had some ideas for programs. And as a district attorney, I've got a couple of young men here who are going to speak later, that I want to have a program that addresses young gang members that are 17 or 18. They'll have people that will speak to them that have been in gangs, who have been to prison, and who will address them. And so we're not just sending people to prison, we're trying to address the problem ahead of time. I have some ideas, but if you're at the bottom of the total pole, you can't get them implemented. You need to be at the top, so I need to be in a position of authority to do it.
Any other questions? Okay, everybody hanging in there? I didn't want to limit that. I wanted to make sure everybody had whatever was on their mind resolved. And just to make doubly sure, is everybody's mind resolved of any questions that they came in the door with? Okay. The next portion is where we will have executive committee members that wish to. I'm going to limit that to 3 for each candidate.
I'd ask Betty Lou Dalton if she would stand.
I'm going to take these in alternating order. Did you speak first this evening? Yes, you did.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we'll continue in that order. Ms. Dalton, would you like to come and appear and address because you have a little voice?
I don't have a small voice, you can hear me clear in the back, but that's okay.
We have 3 minutes.
Is this working now? Oh, okay. I'm not used to public speaking, and I didn't even expect to speak tonight, but I do believe in what James Sales stands for. I've sat in church with him, and I've met his in-laws, and his in-laws even like him. Now, how many can say the in-laws like him? Yeah, he's got a son he loves, and he coaches, and all the things that I believe in, I believe he stands for. You know, there's several kinds of prosecutors, attorneys. You know, there's the kind that is the enforcer, that enforces the law. Then there's the kind that's protect and serve. And I believe James Sales is protect and serve. He is protecting my community. He is serving the victims and their rights. He deserves to have any office he runs for because he believes in family values. He believes in God. He believes in the things I believe in, and I will support him even if he wants to run for president of the United States. I believe by the time he gets there, he'll be qualified. So let us support him in whatever he wants to do because he is not just qualified, he is immensely qualified. And he is just a wonderful father, a wonderful husband, a wonderful son-in-law. And I believe that this man has a right to be in the office he is running for. He has a right to even go farther than that. So, you know, just be thinking about what he is going to be in the future and support him in these things now. And then maybe then you'll be glad you did, because when he gets to be even president of the United States, you'll say, hey, I'm glad I supported him. Okay?
I don't have that kind of money.
Hey, we'll raise it for you. He deserves it. Anything else?
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Mr. Dalton, you've indicated you'd like to speak on behalf of Anna, and I gotta know, for all the Daltons related to this.
Absolutely not. Well, you don't have to name Dalton to speak tonight. I'm going to give you my bottom line first. I'm going to ask our precinct chairs. Number one, thank you for being here. We are about to do the most important thing we may do in the next year. I would like you to support me, to support Anna Hernandez with your vote for for our Republican candidate for the Nueces County District Attorney's Office. That's kind of like eating your dessert before the main course. What I want to really emphasize is Governor Rick Perry was put in a position of having to nominate somebody to fill the unexpired term of district attorney when Carlos Valdez retired. He got a very skilled group to evaluate candidates from Nueces County, and I guess there may have been one from Claiborne. They went up to Austin, and from that exercise, which was in depth, far more than the caller might have done, and Rick Perry, Governor Rick Perry, appointed Ana Jimenez as our district attorney. This is powerful. It's powerful for state politics. It's powerful for our local politics, and we should not minimize it. I'd like to tell you a couple of things that didn't come out real clearly for Ana. One is she actually was a school teacher for, what, a year, 2 years, something like that. She's behind me. How can I say? Okay. You tell me when she nods. Trip, nod when she nods, okay? School teacher. She learned a lot teaching school at Incarnate Word Academy. She also, and it's been indicated, she has had private practice as an attorney. She has tried a broad spectrum of cases as an attorney in private practice. Having a spectrum of experience that is not just the DA's office, but also private practice is very valuable in your judgment. Okay. There's a lot of concern today about victims. Ana Jimenez believes that victims and their families also deserve justice. And sometimes in our court system, this does not take place. She's committed to these people. She's going to use training and development to improve the capabilities of the district attorney's office to ensure that victims and their families also get justice. I want to remind you, please, think about what you've heard tonight. Look in your hearts. Pray a little bit. And I hope you will vote for Ana Jimenez. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sam. Is there anyone else on the executive committee that would like to speak on behalf of Mr. Sales to the executive committee? Yes, sir. Aubrey? Absolutely. Come forward.
Is your name Dalton?
No, I'm not Sam Dalton, I'm not Debbie Lou Rice. However, we all know the gravity of what is happening here. I think in 8 years that I've been practicing as a chair and judge of voting, I don't believe that any of us, precinct level, have been faced with an important decision as we have here. We've all been told that Mr. Sells is not going to win. It is impossible for him to win. If you look at all of the things that Mr. Yao has said us. Joe Yao, I revere him. I've known him for over 60 years. He's a wonderful man. But in this particular case, I've got to weigh back and forth. Are we going to vote because of race, because of religion? Or are we going to look for who seems to be the most qualified? Now, we have one over here that looks like an excellent administrator that we've already seen in office for two months at the request of the governor of the state of Texas. But I don't know that I really like the governor of the state of Texas helping me to make my decision.